Today I am going to talk all about dulse. Started my morning off with 32 ounces of lemon honey water, and then I took my Vimergy B12, and finally, you guys, the store had good celery, and so now I'm going to have 32 ounces of plain celery juice. For breakfast this morning, I am going to have half of a watermelon. For lunch, I'm having my berry smoothie made of banana, wild blueberries, raspberries, raw honey, barley grass juice powder, dulse flakes, and a squeeze of lime juice. Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog of my medical medium lifestyle. Today I am going to talk about this little sea vegetable right here called dulse, and how to eat them, why is it important, and all that sort of stuff that people have questions about dulse. It is a sea vegetable, and this one is from the Maine coast. I get this one because Anthony William, the medical medium, recommends that this brand and this particular one from the Atlantic sea coast because it is the cleanest and less toxic one out there. So this is the one that I use. This is called Maine Coast Sea Vegetables. That's the brand. You can find this in my Amazon shop in the description down below. But why do we eat dulse? Why do we eat it? I eat it because this right here is one of the ingredients that helped to take heavy metals out of the body. Yes, there are 5 different ingredients that I eat daily. They are wild blueberries, cilantro, barley grass juice powder, Hawaiian spirulina, and dulse. And this right here, if you are curious, does taste like your typical seaweed or nori. It is salty, and sometimes it has, it takes a little bit of time for you to get acquired to the taste. Now, if you're one who is like me, and I'm okay with the taste, but I don't love it. I would suggest, because I've tried all 3, they come in 3 different ways. They come in the actual like dulse strips where they're whole. They come in flakes where they're just, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. They're like in little pieces. And the other way is in a powder form. So at first I tried the actual strips and I put them in my smoothies. But for me, I can still taste that strong, like dulse flavor. So for me, the strips, I do like them in addition to the flakes. They're not terrible if you do have the strips. How I like to eat them if I have strips is I love eating them with oranges. If you eat them with fresh oranges, the strips and oranges together is like one of my favorite snacks. I like it better than even eating oranges with the flakes. Oranges with the actual like full piece strips are like so delicious. It's like this sweet, salty, and I don't know what it is, but the oranges completely cut out that sort of ocean flavor or sea flavor, and it just the salt sort of comes through and it makes it delicious. So that's one way I eat them. For my smoothies, I did try using the strips. I've tried using the powders, but I have found that the flakes, they somehow tend to be like the best way to have it in a smoothie. The other 2 ways, with the powder or with the strips, I tend to taste more of the ocean or sea flavor, but with the flakes, I don't. So that's how I like to use them. And so and another thing that I always get asked questions about is, okay, so this sea vegetable, dulse is supposed to be this vegetable that absorbs heavy metals even from the ocean. And so how is that safe to ingest it if itself is carrying some heavy metals from the ocean? Well, according to Anthony William, the medical medium, it is safe because the beautiful thing about dulse, and which is why it's such a huge part of taking out the heavy metals from our own body, is once it absorbs it, it doesn't release it. It does not release it at all. So as far as it having heavy metals, yes, it probably did take some heavy metals out of the ocean, but it didn't release it. It's not going to release it. And so when you ingest it, it's not going to release it in your body. It's actually just going to take out all the heavy metals from your body, or assist in it, and safely remove it from your body. So you need not to worry about the heavy metals that it has absorbed. That was one of the things that I know a lot of you were concerned and worried about, so I just kind of wanted to clarify that, and that's why you can feel safe eating it. So I hope this sort of helped you get this important sea vegetable in your diet, and then we can work on getting those heavy metals out of your body so they stop feeding pathogens and causing all kinds of havoc.
Tonight's dressing will be an organic mustard raw honey dressing. So I'm taking some Dijon mustard, some raw honey, and some black pepper, and I'm gonna put it all together and just mix. Fat-free and delicious. Tonight's salad will be some baby kale with some cucumbers and some raw onions, and finally some tomatoes. Then I'm just gonna drizzle that honey mustard dressing all over, and voila! That's it for today, you guys. I shall see you guys tomorrow.